tough because she was nursing. So she's now weaned the baby, hopefully.
Oh, Nanny likes Steve, so I'm gonna save that for later on. Save it up for her. I'm officially now false. Official dishes after.
I think it's split down.
Kennel 10. I think it's, what is it,
3
Edgar?
in kennel 10 is not a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we have 5 down there. Can one handle it being alone?
Of course.
I can head down there and put one by himself after.
Have we got an extra kennel there?
Yeah, we have Donkey Hillside. Like, all of these kennels are open.
Oh, they're all, you're gonna have to have company at least. Put 2 of them over there.
Yeah. Maybe I will have 2 in 10, 1 in 9, and 2 on Donkey Hill.
That works.
There.
Whatever you said. I didn't really pay attention.
I get my whiteboard, I'm on duty for mail call.
Gotta get ready.
I've officially been assigned to mail call. So.
No questions today.
Oh, yes, there is. You know why? Because it doesn't tell you. You have to go up and reboot that thing.
Oh.
At least that's what happened yesterday.
We'll see. Oh, yep.
Sound is on.
My day was good. Yeah, the gifts are getting really chubby. A bunch of chubby little happy pups. That's weird. Is it just like a little glitch happening in Explorer?
I don't know. Who knows?
My phone's been glitching out a lot. It won't really function at this point, so I've given up and I'm getting a new one tomorrow.
It's been hacked.
I have the iPhone, but it's like 4 generations behind, so I think Apple's just given up on it, and so it's to get me the new one. And I'm giving up. Apple wins. Like
There is a term for it. It's called planned obsolescence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I have a phone here, and I maybe should do it after we're off, but it does say internet connections, and I can go to internet connections. But by God, I can't type in that little tiny space up there.
No. Mm-mm.
Is that sort of planned obsolescence, or could the rest of the world do it?
Oh wow, you need like a magnifying glass.
Oh, it doesn't magnify. See, I had a problem with my handshake, so that I can't use a touchscreen deal anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's.
So it's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah.
I sat there yesterday. I was in a doctor's office. I had nothing to do, so I tried to type in Service Dog Project, but it just took forever. You know, because you don't have the forward, the back, or the dot.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And you have to hit each button 3 times.
Yeah. By the time your hand is shaking in the first place, you know, you end up with all kinds of stuff.
Coming through.
Night-night.
With her new scarf. Did you model the scarf?
Oh, let me show everybody my scarf. Wait a minute.
Da 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 da! This is the Grace Monitor scarf.
Oh, I like that.
Ah, so Grace made me this.
I like that.
While she was puppy sitting.
Isn't this pretty?
Very lovely.
And it's very soft. What is it? It's a scarf. Oh,
See, you thought you were sneaking out of here.
Okay, Grace, we'll have 6 more now.
I was going to say, if you'd like to order one, contact Grace.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my.
That's all. She'll kill me now.
She'll kill you.
The authors will be ready to match
I can't hear you.
next fall. They asked when the authors will be ready to match. Next
Oh.
summer, next fall.
When they're about a year old. we
Yeah.
worked on it.
Someone asked, my dog gets distracted while I'm out with my husband or kids. Is this common for a new service dog?
What service is it?
Double Dane.
I don't know the dog, do I?
I don't know. I don't know that name, but I don't know a lot of.
I don't know who that is, but, well, it's probably not the name that we have anyway.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But
Well, maybe when we get to questions later, we can,
yeah, maybe
we'll
they'll
have an answer.
identify
Is it one of our
themselves.
dogs, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I have to refresh.
While I'm out with my husband and kids. What the problem is the husband and kids are probably paying too much attention to the dog. The dog should not pay attention to your husband and kids. So there.
How is Poppy?
I wish he was better. Still having seizures.
Yeah.
But, we're going to ride it out and see what Mother Nature does with it. But it's very tough on the dog, on the mommy, when
I
he's
bet.
screaming like that. However, on we go.
A chain collar or a martingale? What is a martingale?
A martingale, that's a horse-type thing, but it's more or less like the
It's these
planet
training-
dog thing.
Yeah, these training collars.
Oh.
No, that's not.
Oh,
That's
it's not? Oh.
Did you want to answer this question?
Sorry,
Then shut up.
okay. No problem, sorry.
No, a martingale it swings down around a horse's and attaches to the girth, so that you can pull a horse's head down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they're talking about for martingale collar there, but they're saying as opposed to
Just
Don't-
these chains.
as a typical chain, we prefer the typical
Yeah.
chain.
I like the chain a lot.
The chain is not a control device; it's a training device, and you have to use it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You jiggle it, you kind of jerk it a little bit, but you don't hold on to it and pull.
No. Then they'll just pull forward.
Yeah, a martingale is more, put a martingale on a dog that's going to pull a wheelchair. Because it's used for that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, I like the chains.
Chains are work. They are a tool. They
Mm-hmm.
are not a control device.
I'm not sure when the last time the gifts were weighed.
What's that?
The gifts. They're asking about the gifts weights.
Oh,
I don't-
know. I didn't know that.
Let's see.
Pappy is not on meds. We have meds to give him if he gets stuck in a seizure. If it lasts for more than 5 minutes, we have some medication to give him, but he's not on medication. We're still waiting tests to come back. Did anybody get a stool sample out of him?
Not yet, the baggie is still waiting.
The bag is waiting? Okay, good.
No?
I'll bet you if you kind of moved up his tail, sort of stroke his tail up and sort of up, straight, sometimes stuff comes out. That would work.
All right. She's. Rocky Ryan said, "My dog has an 18-inch neck. What size chain collar do you recommend?"
The neck is the critical part. It's over the head. You're supposed to have, when it's on the dog and you're using it, you're supposed to have about a 4-inch lead. So if it's sort of loose on his head, neck, what is it, 18 inches?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be at least 22, but you want to make sure it goes over his head. You're going to be at least 22, but you want to make sure it goes over his head. Okay. Are you around for supper too?
No.
No.
Is there any packages?
I don't know.
I don't see any.
No see any packages?
Mail there.
Mail is right
Just the
here.
mail. Are you gonna use this, or do you want your stool?
Stool is, I gotta have my stool. Lean on the stool. But this, I was reading the bill, that's what I was reading. This gotta go up there. Let me pick that up. Okay. Here's our first one from my very favorite. Delaware. You got that? Did you understand that?
No.
This is from Delaware.
Delaware. Oh, sorry. I thought you said
Whoever this is comes up with some very good ones. And I enjoy reading those. I can't open it because I can't find the opener. Well, there's the opener. Because I've tried to think of them and I just can't. Whoever this is doing very well. Doing very well. Every once in a while it says Pennsylvania, but I'm not too sure about that. Hope you like your, thanks. The cream sugar frothing over straight up. Oh. Thanks a latte. Oh, good Lord. Oh my word. Thanks a latte. Okay. This is very good. And there's the bucket. Put it in the bucket. And we have Harold and Wanda. Harold and Wanda. How are we going to get them to you over there? Is that it?
Yeah, that's fine. I can move. I need to.
Huh, okay. Still eating Cheerios in the morning. Doing fine. Okay, glad to hear that. Hanging my face just a little bit more than necessary. This isn't from anybody. Happy and healthy New Year to everybody. Greetings from Angie Ross. Do I know Angie Ross? That's all. It doesn't say. Doesn't even say where it was from. There's not a clue. Very cute card. Huh. Maybe that's got a Dutch windmill. Maybe Grace knows who that is.
Let me see. I think there's a CP. Yep, Antje Ross. That's a CP from
Right.
the Netherlands.
Right.
She posts on Explorer all the time. That's I recognize the name.
Oh, good. Okay. That's why I couldn't figure it out. And we have Margaret Rowe, Elgin, Illinois. Okay. I was mistakenly sent an extra calendar that I didn't pay for. Gave it away to another person who will enjoy 12 months of beautiful things, enclosed with the additional cost. Oh, that's wonderful.
You
Isn't that
know what was
wonderful?
happening? Some people were, angels were giving calendars, and some people were giving calendars to, anyway, some people got an extra calendar because somebody was being nice to them.
I see. Well, apparently that one worked out very nicely.
Yeah.
We still have, what, 3 cards downstairs?
2 just brought up today.
I don't know whether I counted them before or after. I did see 3 calendars, 3 boxes down there. We have quite a collection of things in the cellar.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd stop and read that because that's an application. I do like to read those. That's gotta go. I put them in there. It all goes to her anyway.
Okay.
It just gets messy. Just gets messy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is Jan. This is from Jan. Just a quick hello before they turn my power off. See if they can find my electrical problem. Been dodging an extension cord for days. What? See if they can find my electrical problem. Been dodging an extension cord for days. Hope they can find it. Huh. You don't want to fool around with too many extension cords, let me tell you. Happy to see all that's going on well at Crazy Acres. Araya sure getting anxious to be an auntie to the athletes. Too bad Gussie doesn't want her near them. Maybe by the time this gets to you, she will have changed her mind. Wonderful seeing Eve and Finn yesterday at the non-mail call. They seem to be a good match. Hope everything goes well with them as well as all the other recipients. In the meantime, keep doing what you're doing. You're all fantastic at your job. Thanks for everything, Jan. That's a good dog that went with her. I hope they do well. I hope they do well. I hope they sent him home with a blanket too. They were supposed to. Does anybody know whether they did?
No, I do not know.
Can you remember to check?
I will ask.
Check with
I'll
Megan
ask.
tomorrow. If not, we're going to make sure that dog gets a blanket because it can be cold up there. The most fun things in life are either immoral, illegal, or they make you fat. Yep.
Very true.
Survey found 68% of single women prefer to go on a cheap or free date in the summertime. What, really? Okay. Edward Murphy. Never go to a doctor whose office plants have died. Okay. Oops, missed. And this is from Catonsville, Maryland. Oh, made it. Catonsville, Maryland. We have some fun money for the fun fund. Do we have a note or anything? We didn't have any note. Nothing. Okay.
Oh, Catonsville.
And this is from Jackson, MI, Michigan? Missouri. What's MI?
Michigan.
What's Missouri? MO?
Yes.
Okay, it must be Michigan.
Making me think.
Another application. That's what happens when you send one. You send one to Michigan, now we're going to have the people from Michigan. Huh. Okay, it's an applicant. He's an applicant. Put it in the applicant file. Oh. West 33rd Street, Hastings, Nebraska. Okay. Oh, okay. This is to return that box of medications that they sent us by mistake.
Oh, okay.
This is Debbie What the hell? Debbie?
Shannon.
Shannon. That's a pretty funny thing.
Whoops. Labels.
I'll stuff it all back in the end.
That's it then, yes?
Right on here. To return. Pills. Pills of Debs. Okay, we don't have any boxes.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't see any.
Lord knows we got enough candy for a while.
Well, that's true. That is absolutely
Okay, so I'm
true.
gonna go over there. Is that what I'm gonna do?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what all this stuff is then, right?
This is all yours. That was
Okay.
not, you had already separated that, I'm
Yeah,
guessing, it's
okay.
bills and stuff. This
I'm
is-
over here.
All right, let's see.
If there's anybody new listening that wasn't listening 5 minutes ago, we're trying to put together a calendar for next year, and William would like to try and work off some of the weird things I have said in the Daily Doggies. So if you, any of you can find just these funny one-liners, or whatever, very short, couple lines, and send them to me. It might be helpful, too, to know what Daily Doggie they come from. It might be interesting, because if he does use those, he can put a date underneath it, and that would look like the Bible. Don't you do that in the Bible? When you quote out of the Bible, you put some, yeah, so.
That would be interesting, yes, with
interesting to
little,
do that.
yeah,
Just
chapter
funny.
such and such and blah,
People
blah.
say, the ones that have made you spit your coffee on the keyboard, you know, those kind of
There
ones.
have been many of those, many, many, many.
There have been a few, apparently. I don't know. I think it's all very serious, but at any rate.
All right, let's see, sounds, yeah, we got that part. Anyone actually, all the came in, all of the questions, hello, questions.
What was that one? Has anybody been to Crazy Acres? Yep.
Is the cellar that dearest Carlene just spoke of, is it located like below where she's sitting? Yes,
Yeah, right down.
it's right down below us.
Below the puppies over here is the laundry area.
Mhm.
Below the kitchen is the laundry area.
Let's see.
It's a wonderful place in the summertime because it's cool.
Very cool down there, yes.
Now you freeze your ass off.
Uh-huh. That is very true. It is cold down there some days. Well,
I used to have a
it's-
stove down there.
Oh,
But it was not a very good stove.
Mhm.
It was a cheap one, but it would be possible to have one down there.
let's see, refreshing to see if we have any new comments that we don't see. Who is on overnight? Overnight tonight is,
I don't know. Is that,
it's right here. Overnight is Melissa and Grace until Beth comes in after work.
okay. She gets out at midnight or something.
Yeah, she usually gets here around 1. How was Carlene's day?
Somebody already asked me that.
Well, we're asking again. It wasn't officially your time then.
Let's see. I had lunch with Ann and Kitty talking about the new calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty's very efficient. Actually, Ann's very efficient too.
Mm-hmm. What is the name of the mattress you got?
Lull, Lull.
Okay.
I do think I like it.
So, how often have you slept on it so far?
Every minute I can get.
Okay. All right.
Every minute I can get. Listen, I took a
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum.
nap on it after lunch.
How was it? A good nap?
It was a good nap.
Okay. It's nap worthy then,
Nap
if
worthy.
nothing else. right, come on,
Once you got
questions,
Delaware-
people.
You wrote Delaware. Go ahead.
I did. Once I heard you, because my ears are about as bad as yours. Only I don't have hearing aids.
When you do, I suggest you go to Costco.
We don't have Costco down by me.
Well, go to the one up here then.
Okay.
I have
Hello.
not slept overnight on it yet.
You just had the one nap so far?
One nap.
Okay. Questions? And yes, I'm refreshing because I know the discus has been being evil.
What's for dinner? They have a package of Indian food, I think, for
Yes,
dinner.
that's what I heard you
Butter
were.
paneer. Are you going to do the one to make it?
Yes.
I think it's like 4 minutes in the microwave. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, okay. I hear that there's other stuff in the
There's all
fridge
kinds
for.
of stuff. That chicken pie is very good. But see, I had it for breakfast and lunch
Right.
or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
I've already
yeah.
eaten it.
See. How close is the lull bed to a big barker?
It's pretty close.
Okay.
It really is pretty close. It certainly isn't the same game. I think I've done the right thing. I'm not happy with my mattress, the other one.
Yeah, they're weird. It's
My old mattress is now standing up against the wall in my bedroom, just in case I didn't like this.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to like this, so that will now move down to the bomb shelter.
Okay. Just in case we need to,
Have a bomb shelter.
have
yeah.
that shelter from a
In case we
bomb.
have to go to the mattresses.
There you go. Yes,
Is that-
indeed.
is that the
Yeah,
expression?
That's the expression.
Going to
Go to the mattresses. Yep. We had that when I was growing up. I lived in an apartment complex in Brooklyn called the Vanderveer Estates, and there was one apartment across the way that was the mattresses.
Huh.
And one of my classmates in school, all of a sudden her father disappeared, and I said, what happened? And my father said, oh, they went to the mattresses. I didn't know what it was until like many years later, what that meant. Let's see, what dogs are ready to be matched with new clients?
That's not my department.
Okay.
Believe it or not, that's not my department. My department is to come up with the recipient to go with the dog. And I go through that every couple of days.
And then Steve and Megan pick the dog to go with the...
Then we get together, we talk about it. It's never a simple
It's
match.
not a pick, no, I should reword that. They're the ones that decide which dog might be a good match and would be good to try.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that Cindy up there, Cindy with Nicole?
Yes,
She the one that's lost so much weight?
yes.
She disgraces me. Oh.
Oh, okay, here we go. Now we got some questions. Yes, Discus has been... Did you sit in your car to think
Yes,
today?
we did. We sat in Ann's car actually for quite
okay.
a while.
Did you come up with any good ideas?
Yes, we're working on it.
Good. Have you ever considered solar panels on the roof of the new building or any other buildings at Crazy
Yes,
Acres?
we have. The problem in Ipswich is Ipswich has its own electric company, and they don't do normal things about solar panels. So I haven't.
No. How has Bentley been?
I didn't even see Bentley today. It's terrible for Bentley.
Should I bring him out before you go to bed so you can say hello?
I suppose that would be good.
Okay.
I haven't even. Where's Sizzle?
She's in back with the
okay.
Bentley Chaos and Sizzler
Better
in
leave them
the back.
there.
Well, if they're
She
being
had a-
quiet,
she had
if
a
they're
rough day.
sleeping,
I was
yeah.
trying to get her to hold something in her mouth, and she does not like it. Terrible. I had to force her to do that.
Someone is commenting that Daisy appears to be stressed. The donkey and the...
Well, her bag is probably getting full of milk.
Maybe we can let Poppy in there tomorrow?
Well, it's one of those things, once you let him in, you're just encouraging the whole thing.
Yeah, oh. Are we going to try and wean her
I
at the
don't
same
know.
time?
Weaning was mentioned.
Oh, okay.
If she's too stressed, then you'll have to.
Uh,
I heard something about her banging her head on the thing.
yeah. I didn't see her do that, but
Yeah, well. if
she
you
also
can't-
probably wants to be with her herd.
That's correct, but you can't be because there's mud out there.
Yeah. On the January calendar photo, was it hard to get the pups to look so comfortable on the stairs?
No, they fell asleep. I think we did move them around, but they were sound asleep.
Good, good. Let's see. Daisy seems to be improving. Has anyone looked at her hoof today?
Probably. I don't, that's again not.
You
I
have
think-
not.
I have not. The deal was the braces to scrape all that off 2 or 3 times a week.
And could you please explain why do the Danes eat standing up on the bench, and do all of them eat that way? Thank you.
Ours do, mainly because I don't like to bend over to feed the dogs. It's just, and it looks good, you know. It also gives me a chance here to sit here at the house at my computer and study the rear ends of the dogs to see whether I can detect any kind of weird rear ends. And so far, we have not. Those dogs have very good rear ends. But that's where I may spot a fabulous failure. If they can't stand on their hind legs to eat, they're out of here.
Mm-hmm. See, someone asked earlier, what do you think Gussie is wanting to do with Poppy when he's having a seizure and the puppy is being protected from Gussie trying to get to him?
She should not be protected from getting to him. I tried to tell everybody not to do that because she eventually is just going to bite somebody.
Okay.
I watched it on camera. Wait a minute. We are doing an awful lot of micromanaging of that dog. You know? I mean, she gets up on the couch to get away from the dogs, and the next thing we know is we put him up there and nurse on her. There's a little bit of that I don't think we need to do. They're getting to be older now, and I think that, you know, I think micromanaging is something to be considered. And I don't think we ought to do that.
Please check the one envelope for the check for the extra calendar. You put that in the
That
bin.
was cash.
There was cash for the extra calendar. And I did see you put that in the in the bucket. I'll check all the envelopes before I shut down. I am 45 and trying to sleep in a hammock. Not sure about it. Currently sleeping on the sofa. Might have to look into that mattress.
I would look into that mattress. Look into a Barker bed first. How tall are you? You get a big Barker bed.
Based upon the size of the box that the mattress came out of, how long did it take to expand to full
4
size?
seconds. I did have to put a fan in there for the first half hour or so.
Okay.
It did have a funny odor to it,
Uh-huh.
but that's gone by now.
Let's see. Daisy was really pushing on the fence at 450. Not necessarily about Daisy, but any equine. If their milk gets full and uncomfortable, can you have someone milk them?
Well,
Asked by a very citified penguin.
see, that's when if you touch that bag or fool around with it at all and try and milk it, then you just encourage her to make more milk. If you ignore her, she'll be uncomfortable for a little bit and then stop.
Okay. "5'6" is the person who's inquiring about your mattress.
You can manage on a
You
big
can,
Barker
you
bed.
can manage on a big Barker. Betty says, I have been sleeping on Ivy's Coranda bed.
Well, that's a different story.
Let's see, anything else? Anything else? When can we start ordering scarves by Grace? LOL. That was a joke, son, that was a joke. Anything needed here at the farm?
Keep those chicken bricks coming.
Will
Get more people to buy them.
Okay. Will Daisy be in isolation for a long time, and is it possible to let her out in the arena to get some exercise with one other donkey?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to walk her down past all those dogs to get her into the arena.
Yeah, that might be a challenge, but.
Are we done?
I don't know. Because Discus has been acting up lately, so we have to refresh to make sure that we've got our questions. Let's see. From Blue Penguin, thank you, I learned a new thing today. And see, Cheryl, I'm preparing a pack of poo pickers, stocking hats, and crochet dishcloths. Anything else that we need?
No.
Nope. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. What do you think Gussie would do to help Poppy?
Just lick them. Kind of nuzzle them around and lick them and things. It's very upsetting to her, that's for sure.
I certainly can understand that.
The concrete basket is still here underneath the stairs, isn't it?
I haven't looked because I haven't been here long enough to
I
kick
think
it yet.
I think it's still there.
Someone had mentioned perhaps using it outside the bomb shelter.
Could be,
You know,
could be.
it would be nice to put it there.
Yeah.
Or, as we had said before, paint it up and seal it and
Oh, yeah.
put it out by Bailey.
Yeah. Well, nobody will see it out there.
Yeah. That's why perhaps
Yeah.
someone was saying maybe, at the doorway to the,
Yeah.
to the bomb shelter. What things should you buy before bringing home a Great Dane?
Oh my. They do like to be up off the floor. You better decide which couch they're going to sleep on and which one they're not going to sleep on, and they can be trained to do that. One couch is okay and the other one's not all right. So, but it's up off the floor and staying warm. That's the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
A jacket for we put them out. Where do these people live? Do we know?
Nope, no location on that particular person. Where do you live, Sophie Rose? That's the site for the mattress. Hi, Tracy. I'm here until Monday, so I'll see you if you're here before then. You did watch the video of Gussie's reaction last night.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you did. Do you think that Gussie would hurt Poppy?
I don't think so. I don't think she's never too sure.
I think that's probably what most people are concerned about, that when they're trying to be with him when she's,
But they are still micromanaging the
Yeah.
mother. And this is, the mother's going to do what she's going to do.
Okay, any other questions? Any other questions?
That must
Refreshing.
be all. It must be time for her to get,
I'm sure that it is. Was refreshing one more time. Mattress site, concrete
I did all
basket,
those.
Gussie. When will you start gruel feeding?
I say it's 3 weeks, but they're telling me that those are 3 weeks. I don't
They are
believe it.
3 weeks.
Well, that's not my 3 weeks.
Okay.
I think another week. And they're not steady on their feet enough. They'd be falling in the dishes.
Okay.
So therefore, we'll wait a little bit.
Okay. All right. All right. That looks like that's it.
Okay, good
Last
night.
call. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Off shutting.
See you tomorrow.